It is 4:45 and I'm done driving for today. I guess this is kind of an update. I am in what I call the middle of nowhere. Trying to back out so you can kind of see where I'm at. So you can see Kansas City. I am there. And I'm 16 miles from where I'm picking up tomorrow. I think it's some concrete, and then it's gonna go to Ohio. And I didn't move my map, so it resets. If I move it like this, boop, to where that plus sign shows up, then it doesn't reacquire. Because right now I have it set up on auto zoom, so it'll automatically set up to where. So it's delivering somewhere around here in Ohio. My finger's kind of fat, so I think it's like right there. So I will drive from here to home, stay there, and then journey over to Ohio. And I'm not sure when. I have to pick up the paperwork to determine when and where this is going to be delivered. It's going to a construction site. My trailer's empty. I am at a rest area here on, 52 and somewhere else. 52 and 69. It's just a Kansas highway. And this is where I'm going to call it the evening. They don't have parking at this particular shipper. They open up at 7, I want to say. Yeah. And since it's going to a construction site, the paperwork I get should let me know when and where exactly to deliver. But I will be, after I pick it up, and if it doesn't give me specific instructions on where to deliver, I will call the people that I'm going to deliver for and find out exactly where I will be delivering. I'm going to go check out the rest area because they have restrooms and see what else they have inside because I have a lot of change. And I have stuff to make sandwiches. So I'm still good as far as food, but that can get tiresome after a while if you're eating the same thing all the time. So that's it for today. I had two different locations where I dropped off my steel. I started out at 3 a.m. Central Time, but it was like 4 something Eastern Time, which is what I was at. And I did 565 miles today, which I'm kind of surprised about. So, but hey, that's cool. It kind of makes up for the bad day.
Home. Messaging.
Day before. And because that day was very low miles. And I was not happy with that. But that's all because of how things went at the shipper. And having to be overweight and needing to get reloaded. Drive back there and get reloaded. But unloading went pretty smooth. Showed up at both of my locations on time, which is pretty close to on time. Or when they have these windows and everything went fine. I showed up. They took the stuff off fairly quickly and then I got out of there. I thought I was going to be staying at a truck stop in Kansas City because it looked like there were no loads at the time when I was after I got unloaded. But just as I was heading out, they sent me an assignment, and I was like, "Oh, great!" So I was heading this. When I set my trip, I looked for fuel stops and things like that, so I can try to plan my evening. But there was nothing. I had to search Google Maps for this place because it didn't show up on my GPS, which was surprising because it's right next to the highway. And I have it set up to pick up stuff within 1 mile of the road I'm traveling on. But I just found it on the map itself and said, boom, I want to go there, which is where I'm at right now. I'm not sure how busy this place gets. There's 2 other trucks here, and it looks like probably this particular area is probably visited less by trucks than most other places. I don't know. We'll find out tonight if this thing fills up. But it's a nice, quiet part of Kansas. It's got a fishing pond, so I'll bust out the fishing pole and see what kind of fish grow in Kansas. I hear that, if they're corn-fed, maybe they're big. I don't know. We'll check it out. I'm in the bright morning sun of the land of concrete, and that's what I'm picking up. No tarp required. Just securing it down and going home. I'm only 5.5 hours away from home, but I do have like 3 or 4 trucks ahead of me, and they haven't started loading yet, so I'm waiting for this procedure to start. I'm assuming it's going to go fairly quickly once they start, but I could be way wrong. They may have to take a mandatory break after every load. I'm not sure. So we'll see what we get. I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of long, flat structure, because it seems like that's all I can see in this yard is some kind of long, flat structures. If you ever wanted to know what a sunrise in Kansas looks like, that's it. Apparently over in this direction is a place called Mound City, so they must be the ski resort of Kansas. They do have a place called Cahokia Mounds, nearby where I live. It's mounds of dirt, and I guess an older Indian civilization. It's actually pretty neat. I'm assuming that's what this Mound City is also. Now I just gotta wait for my day to begin. Well, I guess it's already begun because I traveled 18 miles to get here. Now I just gotta wait. And then I can go home, and I'll be home early. I think another Maverick driver is coming to talk to me. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm in the Maverick Madison, Illinois yard. And this is what I've got to deliver Monday at 9 o'clock in Ohio. 2 concrete forms. I have this secured based on their requirements. I can't secure more than 12 inches away from the lumber. And so I kind of did the same thing on both ends where the lumber is. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to see. This one does have a big window cut in it. But the other one, this bottom one's a solid piece. Well, they're both solid, but the top one does have that section missing in it. You can see how much, this is about the same distance on the front as the back, so it's probably about 40 feet long, these pieces. 46,000 pounds. And it took about 18 minutes to get it loaded, but I did get to wait there for 2 hours to get loaded. My vehicle's warming up. Everything's loaded. I just need to I like this trailer, except for the lumber. Even with bungees on parts of it, there's still likes to float. And I crank it down as hard as I can without bending the metal parts, but anyway. That's it for today. I'm gonna go home. It's Friday, and I'll leave on Sunday. So it's 6 hours to go to the location I need to be at. There would have been a possibility of leaving Monday if the delivery was like at 10 or later. But with it being at 9 a.m. and it being Eastern time, I'm not going to get up that early on a Monday. So work will start again on Sunday. Have a good weekend. I think I almost forgot to mention the Maverick fishing pond is a little bit low. So what remaining fish in here, they might be easier to catch, but it is, you know, it was like 70 degrees yesterday. Now it's 37. It'll probably snow tonight. And then I'll go from there. I did wash the truck, but when you drive through a cement yard, it kind of picks up a little bit of stuff. I do, if you haven't noticed, down in the video description, there's a lot of answers to questions people have. But I do have, my wife started up a Facebook page that people can go to ask me questions and things like that. So if you need to know where that's at and you want to send me a friend request on that Facebook page, I'd be more than happy to answer that and any questions you may have. I try to post where I'm at so people know what's going on, but I often fail at that. Man, I love Illinois. Not really. Totally lying right there.